A new treasurer has been appointed by the People's National Party to replace Hanna, who resigned from the post in November 2020. Keisha Anderson is now the new treasurer for the People's National Party. The announcement was made by the political organization on Wednesday. They stated that they were starting a period of renewal and rebuilding, which involves attracting fresh talent at all levels of the political organization. Anderson, who has worked for 23 years in the financial sector and previously served as country head for JMMB Group and also served as the CEO of JMMB Investments. She's the holder of a degree from the University of the West Indies and has certifications from Harvard Business School, the University of North Carolina, and other academic institutions in the USA and Jamaica. It is important that they develop an efficient team to modernize their approach to political management. And according to the People's National Party, Ms. Anderson's recruitment from the private sector indicates the priority that they are placing on managing the People's National Party's financial affairs at this critical time. Ms. Anderson also expressed how excited she was at the invitation to serve the party. She further mentioned that she was raised in a family with 3 generations of PNP activists, so she welcomes the opportunity to take the baton for her generation and contribute through the party to giving public service. Ms. Anderson is currently replacing Hanna, who resigned from her post in November 2020. In other news, many legal experts seem to be of the opinion that senators should resign when a new leader has been appointed. They are basically adding their opinion to the controversy surrounding Norman Horn, Mark Golding, and Peter Bunting in relation to the vacant 8th Senate seat on the opposition side. These legal experts are calling for changes to the Constitution that would essentially cancel existing appointments when a new Prime Minister or opposition leader takes office. According to them, what would be most appropriate in these circumstances would be an amendment to the Constitution, where an incoming new leader would have a free hand to nominate persons to the Senate, such as the present situation where you have a slate of senators appointed by the former opposition leader. A new opposition leader is now in place and he doesn't have a free hand to select his senators. It is their belief that that's the better view, and they believe that the independence of the Senate should be safeguarded in a better way. It was further stated that best practices indicate that members of boards would normally resign on the installation of any new chairman. In a similar way, it should be for existing Senate members when a new leader of opposition has been appointed. For it to be otherwise feeds into the notion that there are one set of rules which favor politicians and another set of rules in respect of other citizens who partake in civic duties. This perception doesn't augur well for our political system, which saw less than half of the registered electorate voting in the last general election. This recommendation for the Constitution to be amended in relation to the resignation of senators when a new Prime Minister or opposition leader has been appointed comes after Friday's issues with former Manchester Central Member of Parliament Peter Bunting, who was not able to be sworn in as a senator because there was no writ authorizing this action. Bunting was recommended by the new opposition leader Mark Golding after an early announcement by former People's National Party Treasurer Norman Horn that he would forego his Senate appointment in October. Horn said that his decision was based on principle, and this would allow the new opposition leader to choose his or her senator, having been recommended to the position by the outgoing leader, Dr. Peter Phillips. The president of the Senate, Tom Tavares Finson, had mentioned that the writ bearing the name of Norman Horn was still in Parliament, and this meant that there was no vacancy, as he did not officially resign from the post of senator to which he was nominated by Dr. Peter Phillips. Horn has so far advised that he will make a statement on the matter after he has made a decision in due time. His failure to officially resign has only led to new calls for constitutional amendments, with former Prime Minister Bruce Golding also agreeing that there needs to be a review of the provisions regarding the appointment of senators. The suggestion was that they need to return to the pre-independence arrangement, which allowed for appointments to the then Legislative Council to be revoked by the same process by which they were previously made. It is of immense significance that prior to independence, the 1959 Constitution expressly provided that the appointment of a member of the Legislative Council could be terminated on the advice of the person who had so nominated him. The provision was deliberately excluded from the 1962 Independence Constitution. However, many legal experts seem to agree that they do not want to return to the pre-independence arrangement because this would threaten the independence of the Senate. This was given to us, and we have much time to think about it in terms of the present situation with the Senate, which is very topical at this time because of a certain event. Whereas the point is appreciated, the appointments could be made and withdrawn at any time. I do believe, with the greatest of respect, that such a situation would do injustice to the independence of the Senate in the strictest of sense. The best demonstration of the independence of the Senate was in 1983, when Edward Seaga was once again re-elected unopposed, essentially because the PNP did not participate in the general election, and he actually appointed a number of senators who acted in an independent fashion, wherein the opposition's voice was not compromised to the extent that one would have expected that it would have been. Therefore, the recommendation is for an amendment where once there is a leader, the existing senators, if they resign to facilitate the choices or wishes of the new leader, and it would avert this kind of situation that we are currently facing. He further said that the argument often put forward is that the Senate does not operate as an entirely independent body because of how appointments are made. In the strictest sense of how the Westminster system operates, it would be better that they are recommended by the Prime Minister or the leader of the opposition. There is an expectation to some that there is some degree of independence that can only go well for the healthy state of our democracy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do you agree with the People's National Party's choice of treasurer to replace Lisa Hanna? And do you agree with the legal experts that maybe the senators should resign when a new leader has been appointed to a respective party? Now leave your comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and be safe.